So I started doing this, throwing up the five to represent us, our brand.
Yeah.
And we started having people doing that, taking pictures to promote the project.
Mm-hmm.
And it just took a life of its own. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I was just repping that shit.
Small kids, the police, all types of people was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a dope movement, man.
And that's why I say you a legend, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate
really,
that.
For real.
Nah, word up.
All right, we back, y'all. It's Walker Media. Jaden. I don't know who we got.
Yo, it's your man, Big O, B-I-G, double O to the H. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. And I've been trying to, whenever I've been doing my interviews, I know you did the first one. It was on some quick, random questions, but it's going to be like a real interview. Mm-hmm. But what I've been trying to do is get everybody their flowers before we start. And you know, I'm not even saying this because you family, but you know you a Trenton legend. I be telling everybody, you really a legend for real. Like, a lot of people don't even know. Like how you said, a lot of people, it's about the rooms you be in and the connections you make. You really one of them. One of my friends had posted a, you know how they be making them TikTok videos, like it'd be like an old quote and they put like a vintage filter on it. It was Meek talking, but you was in the background. I was like, yo, that's family right there. You feel me? My people was like, damn, bro, I didn't even know that for real. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, bro, he be around for us. So like, I gotta give you your flowers while you still here. Like on some, you feel me? $1 million worth of game, but we gonna start it at the beginning. So let me know how it all started. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I be telling people too, and it's gonna sound crazy, but I didn't know you was a rapper for a minute. Like I'm just as I got older, I didn't know that. You feel me? So let me know.
It started like freestyling, writing music. First of all, I started just loving the music. You know what I mean? Mom playing certain soul music around the crib, Nita Baker, Luther Vandross, Phyllis Hyman, and all that type of stuff. My pop was more like 70s soul, Curtis Mayfield, and Isaac Hayes, Barry White. So it started with the loving music, and then just trying to turn that love into my own skill set. You know what I mean? I remember we used to be coming in the computer room. We used to be in there. And all that type of shit. Yeah, I remember.
everybody seen this as a lane, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been on the computer since, not when it first started. I wasn't around when it first started, but you feel me? I was on YouTube early. Like
yeah, you was.
I got videos from like 14 years ago. Yeah, word. But do you who are your inspirations? Because I was gonna say, you think the Notorious B.I.G., is that where you got your name from? Or?
My name, my government name is Umar. Everybody always call me U. Big was one of my inspirations. I say like Jay-Z, The Lox, Nas, Half a Mil, Beanie Siegel. I was just a fan of like that lyricism, those type of productions, Mobb Deep and all that type of, you know what I mean? That kind of like gritty, street-oriented type of hip-hop type of thing. That was my influences early on for sure.
How you end up finding your sound, and like what did it take to like really perfect it?
A lot of hours in the studio. You know, sometimes as artists we get caught in doing what's current. Yeah. And you're around people that tell you, you need a record like this, whatever the current trend is. I think through time, trial and error, I started developing what I knew my sound would be, and I stayed in that pocket, and I knew what people expected from me and what they expect from me. So it's kind of like just feeding the people that f with you versus trying to be all over the place and doing anything. You know what I mean?
And is that how you said working with the people that just f with you? Is that how you build like a core fan base? Because I'm not gonna lie, from when you started to now, it's a whole different like ball game with the industry and music now. So, in your opinion, was it back then or now? Which one is the most easiest to come up in? Or what did you like better? You like it now because it's so accessible, or you like it back then because it's more personal? You feel me? Like,
I think the internet made the world small. I think it's a gift and a curse, because at one time, it was a privilege to go into the studio. Like you had to like, you know what I mean, find somebody with a studio. Know somebody. Now everybody got a setup, everybody recording, so it made it kind of watered it down a little bit. The quality. I like the hands-on approach. I like that street team approach. I like that physical copies approach. I like that interacting, having to really interact with the people that's supporting you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I would definitely start to say back then to me.
I was talking to I did an interview with this girl, Deja Destiny. I don't know if you've seen it, but her dad is Raheem from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. And she was telling me, well, I was telling her, I seen on Instagram, it said like
this is the longest time it's been where hip hop not the best genre in music. Like we haven't had like a main superstar in mad long, and that's because like social media came in, like you said, watered it down. Like you got too much access to who you want to see. Like you can see your favorite artist every day. Like back then, Michael, like when he used to perform, people was passing out, crying and shit. Now you see Lil Baby post on his story like every day. Like so you used to seeing him. So you think like how you said you think it watered it down, right?
I think I hate saying back in the day, right? Because you're saying old, but I think back in the day it was like your artist had an album coming out, they put a record out, you might get an interview in a couple publications, a couple magazines, maybe something on TV, and that was it. We didn't really know the details of like everyday life.
Yeah.
I think now that we know so much, sometimes in some cases the what's the word I'm looking for? You're not supposed to put nobody on a pedestal, but I think the pedestal that people do put celebrities on is kind of not the same because they're getting a little too much.
Yeah.
Out of behind the scenes and you know what I'm saying? The allure is missing. You know what I mean? The thing that we love, the mystique. There you go. The mystique is missing. The thing that we loved about certain artists, not knowing too much about them. Like now, you can see a person, right? You can see your favorite rapper on the podcast and realize they really corny as shit. You know what I mean? Because we didn't hear them talk that much. We just loved the music and we drew our own perception of what we thought they was.
Yeah.
But now people showing so much of themselves, it's like it could either help you or hurt you. You know what I mean?
And that goes back to, I'm not even gonna lie, like when it come to like social media, how you said you had to know somebody to get a studio. Everybody trying to be rappers. I ain't gonna lie, I was a rapper at one point. Bro. It's just so easy. It's like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody feel like you could do it on your phone now. Like, so now it's to the point where they just let anybody come through the door tell you. And it's not like how you said the mystique is. It's not just so, what's the word? It's universal now, you feel me? So but I know some people say it has its come ups too. As much as it has its drawbacks, it got its come ups because you open up to a wider audience now too.
Talking about with the internet.
Yeah.
So the internet put the world at your front door. The only thing I don't like about the music, in my opinion, I just don't like the fact where it's like everybody could do it, so I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like being amongst people that love the music, love the culture, love the space, love to be creative. Gonna go to the studio whether they making money or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That type of thing. So I think that's the difference.
What's some bars that stood out to you that really made you want to rap? Like, what's a bar you heard like, damn, like, or made you want to step your shit up?
That's a good question.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not, and even how you said back then it sound old. I'm not trying to like come at old people, but like for real, like I ain't really a Jay-Z fan. I like some of his mainstream songs, but I gotta go in his catalog to really see it. You feel me? And I went to go listen to, what is it? Was it dang, what's it called? Is it Pimpin'? Big Pimpin'? I was listening to I'm like, this. No, it was Imaginary Players. I was listening to what he was saying. I got Modo. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this is spitting, bro. Like,
but I think what happens is, so Cardi B did Imaginary Players. So what that does is that sends a demographic back to the original Imaginary Players. A lot of people your age, how old are you?
25. I might be 25 next month.
So a lot of people might not even know the original Jay-Z Imaginary Players without knowing the story of the Cardi B record. So it's the same thing. Hip hop sample records, and we would go back as I got older and listen to the original record that the sample came from.
Yeah.
So it's about doing the research and falling in love with the music. You know what I mean? I think with Jay-Z and the Biggies and the Nas's, I think the more you experience and see certain things, the more the things that they say gonna resonate with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's a more mature sound. It's not really as today's shit is more blunt, direct, and kind of dumbed down and simplified. You know what I mean? That was a time where it was layered, it was complex, it was double entendres, triple entendres. You had to really know what was going on to understand what was being said. You had to really dissect the lyrics and come back to it, and you might not get it the first listen. You kind of like your space, and I hate to compare the musicians in your space, they kind of give you everything dry and direct.
Yeah.
The guys where I came up from, it was more of a complex listen.
You had to really listen.
It was more like ooh, damn, you caught what he said? You know what I mean? So I think that's the difference. But I think too, having the ear and having older people around that can refer you like to listen back to things, because I can learn from you, you can learn from me, vice versa. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that my dad be trying to keep me on all the old school shit. So like he I forget what tape it was, but it's by Mobb Deep. I've been the Eye for an Eye, the Shook Ones. He talking about we used to go drilling the Mobb Deep. I'm like, drilling the Mobb Deep? What you mean, bro?
But but if you listen to take a young person your age music catalog, you can tell that the older person was around them by what they listening to.
Yeah.
So you listening to that because it's a connection to your pop. Your pop put you on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
If somebody go through my playlist right now, they'll hear certain shit and be like, an older person older than me, and say, "What you know about that?" But that'll be a connection to my parents, my grandfather, my mom. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody that passed it down. What's how should I word it? I remember back then you used to have the Flyboy. What's Flyboy?
Five Boys?
Yeah, Flyboy. Because I'm not gonna lie, I went on y'all's page. I seen pictures of my mom throwing up.
Yeah, I'm crying. So that was like a movement we started. We was the Fifth Ave Boys. It was myself, Bentley Tweeds, Chrome, rest in peace, Young Far, Day, and my man Mike Molest. So me, Chrome, and Tweeds did a record called Fifth Ave some years ago. And from Fifth Ave, we created the Fifth Ave Boys. And it was just a movement. Yeah. And we just had, like I had a campaign, we was getting ready to drop a project. So I started doing this, throwing up the five to represent us, our brand. Yeah. And we started having people doing that, taking pictures to promote the project. And it just took a life of its own, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I was repping that shit.
Small kids, police, all types of people was doing it, you know what I'm saying? So it was a dope movement, man.
And that's why I say you a legend, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
For real.
Nah, word up.
What was I going to say? Yeah, even that, like, I would tell my mom, I showed my mom, she was laughing. I just seen, who was it? DJ Plex, right? He had a tape out. My mom on one of the songs.
Yeah, rapping. Yeah, nah, for real.
I'm like, yo,
rap back in the day.
Yo, and my dad would tell me she was nasty too. I was like, yo, that's crazy. She just went to hair, do her hair.
Yeah, she was. I'll tell you what I learned in this shit though.
Sorry.
Nah, you ain't gotta apologize because you're absolutely right.
They gonna hear this and be like, bro, we gotta hear from you. I ain't gonna
I'm gonna tell you the thing about it is though, is value in having the right people around. At this time, I didn't have nobody around taking care of my business or even approaching the business. It was just me and him developing a personal relationship. And that can be, when you got nobody doing the back end business on your behalf, that can get tricky. You understand what I'm saying? So it was a learning experience for me. But look at the video. Made sure I was in the video. Like stop the shoot to make sure I got in the video. But I knew what that was too. You understand what I'm saying? It was like a respectfully, it was like a massage to the situation.